It's raining. I said, you know what? Just why not let it fly? Just make a couple casts. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. It just get a little wet. That's why they make rain jackets. And you got a rain jacket. What up, Angel? Why not make just a couple casts? Spend some time with yourself in nature. This water is gushing down through here too. Just mud. Just put mud in the water. It's kind of chilled though, so I don't know how the water feels, but let's see. Yeah. Probably still be popping off at the crankbait spot, I bet. Yo, what up, NTZ? Make a couple casts, you know. Just sprinkling. Yo, Bruno. I got a little waterproof rain jacket on. Hands are getting wet a little bit, but you know. Oh my gosh, what the heck was that? Oh my gosh, that just as soon as I set the hook. Dude, as soon as I set the hook, it just snapped my line. Dang. That just, whatever that bite was, just completely snapped my line. It literally just like melted my line. Let me zoom back out. Dude, that popped so loud. That was like instant. I might have had a nick in my line, but that was definitely a fish. Luckily, we got another setup ready to rumble with braid. Yo, what up, Glenn? We in Tennessee, my guy. Welcome in. If you could, smack that like button. Yo, I'm doing pretty good, man. Cannot complain. Blessed this morning. Hopefully all of y'all are having a blessed morning. Thankful to be alive. That was wild. I wasn't expecting to pop off right there. I was not expecting that at all. I just felt the bite and I just set the hook and bam! Line just popped. 12-pound fluorocarbon. I think I had a nick somewhere. somewhere in my line. Bass Roadrunner. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. If y'all could, like I said, smack that like button. We at 2 right now. We out in the rain, man. We appreciate a couple little double taps of that screen. You ain't even got to click off the video. All you got to do is double tap that screen. Oh, gear, no idea. Dude, that's a name right there, because that's about how fishing is sometimes. I swear, last year I didn't hardly catch any fish. Well, not last year. Year before, I hardly caught any fish, but I had all the gear. I had all the best reels. I had my favorite rods. Had my all the tackle, and could barely catch anything. And then last year, I pulled in like almost 700 bass. And I started out this year pretty solid too. I already got a couple 5-pounders, 4-pounders. So this year started out pretty strong. Like I said, if you got all the gear, you got to be able to back it up sometimes, you know. Look, overspool, get up out of here. No overspools, baby. Get them out of here. Appreciate y'all coming through, smacking that like Botania. If it wasn't so rainy, we would walk around a little bit, but I know it's soaky wet over there. But hopefully I get my airbrush in today, and then I won't be able to do a live airbrushing some lures, but I will do a video trying to airbrush a lure, and we'll post that, and we'll see. Next thing, then we'll see if we can catch a fish with it too. I think I'm gonna do a lipless crankbait today, if my airbrush comes in time. Just bass, Caesar. We literally just had a good bite and broke off. Instant. It was like as soon as it bit, I went to set the hook and pow, line just snapped. Oh. There we go. I'm back. Dedicated fishing. What up, Will? Well, yeah, we try to go fish every day, man. I don't care about no stinking rain. Let me lift y'all up some. Trying to block y'all a bit. Going in. Oh, nice. Sea bass. Hopefully you're not in the rain today. England. Oh, nice. Yeah, hopefully you don't have any rain your way. It's dumping. I think it's supposed to rain like all day, unfortunately. Not sure my mic's still good. Yeah, it's supposed to rain, I think, all day. Let's see if I can get over here and make a couple casts, and then we'll probably go ahead and head to the workhouse. That's where I'm at. I'm on the way to work. But I wanted to, you gotta get out and make like you gotta get out and get a couple casts in. Cause fish don't care it's wet. What up, fishy things? Fish it harder during the rain. That is true once you find them. But today is like not just a rain, but it is a cold rain. So it is cold as well. So that ain't really, I don't think it's too conducive. But like I said, if you do find them, they'll typically eat. But appreciate y'all coming through, man. Appreciate y'all smacking that like button. Also, if y'all haven't haven't been by the channel, I did post a new video last night. So if you got time, please go by and check out that new video I posted last night. This rain's pressing buttons for me on my phone. Oh, it just got a little bite right there. Should have my full race on. What up, Austin? Oh no, the rain's pressing buttons. I need like a little mini rain screen for my phone. Sometimes it is, depending on where the rain is coming down, my hood blocks it, but today it's like, you know what, we're gonna come at an angle. Alright, well, I'm gonna make that the last cast. What question you got, Austin? I'll make one more cast for Austin. Give it a second or two. Hopefully we have like some sort of pause break today without any rain, and we'll try to just hit a random spot today. We should have a little bit of time. Alright, let's make our way back through the monstrosity. What's your favorite fish? Bass, my guy. I love bass fishing. I feel like if you can bass fish like all year round, you can pretty much go for any style of fish. In my opinion, I feel like you can catch any style of fish if you can bass fish all year round. In the rain, out the rain, in the cold, in the hot. I'm gonna set y'all up right quick so I can get my jacket off and stuff. Put y'all on my mount, boom. Should still be able to hear me. Good. Alright, let's see what y'all talking about in here. Oh, look at that little ambiance down the bottom. Eat the bass or release the bass. I'll release the bass. What up, seen it? I gotta check y'all video out today. It's in my queue. Woo, man. That's one thing I do know. Is that I don't know the tip. No. 40 degrees right now. Man, nothing much, man. I was headed to work and I had to stop. I had an inkling, had a little feel. I'm like, you know what, go ahead and stop. And then we ended up getting a bite, a big bite. I don't know what size it was, but it completely snapped my line. It completely, utterly snapped my line. I was like, dang. It was enough to where you could hear it. I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but it popped loud. I'm here, lady. Yeah, I just wanted to stop for a second. You know, wasn't really, since it's not like a torrential downpour, but it's raining enough to like really, not really affect the fishing, but raining enough and cold enough to where it's like just, your fingers and hands can't do it. If it was like lightly raining, it'd be a little different. I could withstand it a little bit. And if I had my complete and utter full CatchEmKing rain suit, then it'd be a little bit different too, because I could throw that on and just be perfectly fine. If I had, you know, if my hands wouldn't get cold. But so we just headed in, got a little meeting at 8 o'clock. So I really only had like 15, 20 minutes to fish. Probably a catfish. It might have been a catfish, because it just was like boom, like hitting the wall, and my line just snapped instantly on the hook set. And it didn't snap And that's why I feel like I had a nick in my line somewhere up high, because it snapped by the reel. It didn't snap in the water, it snapped like by the reel, see. So, what's the best fish bait, because I'm trying to get into fishing. Well, if you're jumping into bass fishing, man, you cannot go wrong with just a worm in general. Any 5-inch stick bait is like king in all waters. 5-inch stick bait, you can wacky rig it. You can do a Nico rig with it, with adding a weight to it. You can Texas rig it. There's so many ways just to catch a fish with just a simple worm. You cannot go wrong with starting out fishing like that. What I would do if I was you, when I started back fishing, I got a speed worm. Speed worm, a zoom speed worm with the little tail, with the little curly tail, and I swam it. I dragged it on the bottom. I would pinch the curly tail part off and just run it like a stick bait, like a skinnier stick bait. And that's how I started catching fish, with a little basic spinning reel, and just doing that with like a super lightweight Texas rig. I got to sneak off. Hey, dude, you know what? My homeboy that he lives out in Nashville way. He told me I need to do that. He was like, bro, when is the last time you took off just for you? And I was like, bro, I can't even remember the last time I took off work just to have myself something to do for myself every single day. And I was like, bro, I cannot remember that. I was like, I usually only use my vacation time if the kids got something to do or if the wife got something to do. But I never take off myself just to go fish like 3 days in a row. And I was like, you know what? I've never thought about that. I've never done that ever. You know, and I was like, I might need to do that this year, is plan out me like 3 vacation days on, like, look at the 10-day forecast and be like, okay, the weather's gonna be good this week. It's gonna be next week, 10 days. It's supposed to be 70 for 3 days straight. Keeps you out of trouble. And they don't realize that. Like, they don't realize how fishing just keeps us men, like, basically out of trouble. You know, I'm fishing, I'm fine, I don't worry about nothing. But it's times where I just be scrolling on social media. You looking, you scrolling, and then, hey, a scissor video pop up, and she out here doing this and doing that, and I make a mistake, and my finger be like, double tap. And I'm like, bruh, she gonna see that. She gonna see me out here liking scissor pistols, and she gonna be mad because I'm liking scissor pistols. So I'm like, you know what? If I was fishing, my phone wouldn't even really be in my hand, and I wouldn't be scrolling. Oh, you welcome, Austin. Yeah, my phone wouldn't even be in my... Oh, Austin, if you have an Academy Sports near you, it might be the time to check them out. And Walmart, because in this time gap right now, they're doing a lot of transitioning for fishing, because this is the time of the year where a lot of people buy fishing gear. So you might want to think about going to those two, because Academy has some Rapala DT8s, some Berkeley Dime 6s. They got some Rapala flat bangers going for like 50% off right now. All right, all the gear, take it easy, my brother. But yeah, nah, man, I'm telling you, man, you got sometimes that fishing do keep you out of trouble. Because I swear, usually when I'm off, if I'm not going fishing, I'm just sitting around the house, and I might do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, but then I just be sitting around the house. And then if I'm just sitting around the house, it is up fair game. Then it'd be like, I don't like you just soaking around the house, walking around the house all slow. But I'm like, well, hey, I can't walk around the house. What am I supposed to be doing? Hey, Willis, man, I appreciate that. Thank you for the super, man. Yeah, man, hey, this the time. I was in there yesterday. I was looking. I wasn't even going in there for that. I was going in there for fishing line. And as you know, the Yoziri T7 is like my
Yoziri T7 and Yoziri Top Knot are my favorite types of fluorocarbon, and I ended up it's $13 from the sticker price. I end up getting it for like $6.98, and they only had one. I was so mad, and I was like, bro, they probably had maybe 10 to 15 of them suckers the other day, and I wasn't paying attention to the sign, and I was like, oh, it's 50% off the price on the sticker. I thought it was already marked at 50% off. So I was like, bro, I just missed out on like 7 spools of 12-pound fluorocarbon. I gotta go to Walmart today to check out their sale. Bro, I was so mad. I was like, how did I miss that? I was not paying attention. My brain was not on full tilt on that sale, because I could have had like 7 spools of that stuff for like half the price I would pay typically, and I could have just put it up and had it in storage for when I needed it. I was so mad. So I was like, dang. But they do, I know they do have a lot of Rapala baits that they taking off the shelves. A lot of the balsa wood baits too that are really good. You know, a lot of the 8 to 10 foot diamond cranks that I like. Omnia. I've never ordered from Omnia. That's one of the places I've never ordered from. It's the place I usually order from online is called like Big Fish Tackle, something. I going to Walmart now? I got time. Gotta be on my meeting at 8 o'clock, so I gotta get off here and get on a Teams meeting for work. But I do have time to shift to Walmart to look at the fish and see what they got on sale. Or do I want to wait till later? I don't like the red label. I don't know what it is. I had the red label, and I was breaking off left and right. I might have just had a bad batch of the red label, so I can't really put all into the red label. Crawfish color, cotton, cord, rattle trap. I've seen that all the time. I see that all the time. That's what always stands out to me when I look over at the label. Never tried that. What do I use for braid? For braid, I typically use the Power Pro. Power Pro for braid. Yellow is better. Yeah, I've heard of yellow being good. I typically run Power Pro for braid. I've never had yellow Power Pro. I typically want to run the green, and then I just usually make the end black at times, depending on what I'm fishing, how I'm fishing it. But Yoziri Top Knot and T7 have been my number one for the past year and a half. Has been only fluorocarbons I run. I tried that red label, and like I said, I had a bad experience with it. I was breaking off left and right, and I'm like, bro, what is going on? But a lot of people I know run red label. For Seaguard, they run like 17 pounds, and I don't really run that heavy of a fluorocarbon. I usually run, the heaviest I usually go is 12. I'll do some 14, but 12 is my typical go-to spot for fluorocarbon, because I don't really set my drag really tight when it comes to that. I usually have a looser drag, because I don't like to hit a wall when I set the hook. I like for it to have some give, especially now with what I throw. Now, if I'm throwing Texas rig or anything like that, I'm just going straight braid. I don't really do anything fluorocarbon-esque on as far as Texas rigging. Even when I'm wacky rigging and Nico rigging, I typically use braid, because I don't like connection knots, and I really don't hardly run full fluorocarbon, straight fluorocarbon on spinning rods hardly, just because it can get away from you a little bit sometimes if you're not paying attention fully. Heavy on swim baits, 20 pound fluoro. Swim baits? I use braid mostly on swim baits, just for the snap factor, I guess, when I'm working it. When I'm working it. But let me get up out of here, my CatchEm family, man. Appreciate everybody that tuned in this morning. Like I said, we just wanted to come through, give a vote of blessings and praises to everybody, and hopefully everybody has a blessed day. And man, shout out to Sig, man. That man about to go fish. And hopefully you don't get this rain anytime soon if it's not already raining there, because it's kind of dumping a little bit here. And the fact that it's 40, y'all be prepared for this type of rain. I was not prepared this morning. It wasn't even rain when I left for work, so I was like surprised when I came out to rain. But man, thank y'all for coming through, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay breezy. Hey, make sure y'all check out the video I posted last night if you haven't already. But other than that, CatchEmKing out, baby. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. Snowing in DC. Oh Lord. I mean, maybe we'll get to go live a little later. We'll see. Peace. Bye bye.